Hello, everyone. I know I am very early, considering I said that I was going to go live at 4, but it doesn't matter. I just felt like doing it now, so I just did it now. So I'm just going to go ahead and wait for people to join. I am going to be sharing this link everywhere first in the meantime and do my regular stuff with um, sharing the tip jar for whoever wants to tip after the reading. Why is this not working? What's happening? Okay. How's everybody been doing? It's been a while since I did a live stream. So I'm here and hopefully we'll see how long I am going to be staying. I know I'm super early, but also I don't know. It might be an extra half an hour, to be honest. As you can see, I have it's one deck, but um it has two parts for the deck. So we have one that has yes or no answers, and the other one has how and when it's going to happen. So that's what we're going to do today because I wanted to connect better with the deck. So I'm not going to do my regular yes or no questions with the tarot deck because I got this a few days ago, if not last week, and I want to keep on connecting with it more. So what's better than doing readings for everybody with them? But I hope everybody's been fabulous and everybody's been doing well. Just one moment. I'm not reading any comments right now because I am sharing on social media that I went live early. And then I'm going to pay attention to what's happening in the chat. Okay, I did that. I did that. Prepared the deck. All good. All right, so let me go back on YouTube then and let's see what's going on with everybody. Hello. Hello, Xana. Hello, everybody. Hi, Ari. I don't speak Hindi or whatever. What's happening with these comments with boy? Hold on, because my thing is that I can't do that. So I'm removing that. My main thing is how do I set up this to be just for subscribers, honestly, so we don't get the spams and all that. I have no idea how to do that. I don't think I can do it from the phone, in all honesty. Please do not spam the chat. Just please. Don't do that. Okay, let me see. Participant, okay, finally found it. Minimum subscribe time 20 minutes. There we go. I made it work. I changed it. Okay. So, hello everybody. Sorry for all the delay and all that and all the messages that aren't great. Um so let's see. New subscribers. I'm gonna start from the top. I hope everybody's been well. Hope everybody's enjoying their time and that you had a lovely week so far. So we're going to start. Hi JT. Hi Ari. Thank you so much. I changed my question. Yes, I can see that, so no worries. All right, so I'm gonna start from the top with Zana's question. I got fake flowers. Honestly, I wanted to buy the smaller ones that I used to have when I started the tarot pages and stuff, but for a fake flower vase, it was like 17 bucks each. So I just bought a box with a shit ton of flowers. Um, so I'm going to be pulling for everybody from the two parts of this deck since it's the same. Like I said in the beginning, so I connect with it better, and you guys also know when it's going to happen. It's pretty cool, but I'm going to explain as I do the first question. So let me see. Zana, well, the question is, will Martinez give me commitment soon? Let's see. Will Martinez give her commitment soon? We have yes. So, unprecedented joy and happiness, intense inspiration visits you in a whirlpool of events coming to you as a result of your high frequency energy. Combined with a favorable set of circumstances, you are directed towards a different path in life. Those who underestimate you will be in for a shock. So, Xana, good news. Your answer is yes. And I want to see how slash when it will happen for you. So he is going to give you commitment. When is it going to happen, Spirit? So we have, so the cards here are if yes, if no. So I'm going to be reading the answers depending on which comes up. So for you, we have in 2-3 months, the ability to conquer any mountain lies before you. This is thanks to your irresistible charisma and your unswerving. I don't know how to pronounce that. I swear that's such a weird word, but I hope I pronounced it well. Adherence to principle and optimism. Charisma is, after all, your soul's aroma. That's so nice. Okay, son, I hope you were still here. Um, and Chelsea, I still cannot see your comment. I do not know where it is, but um, yeah. So Xana, that's your answer. I feel like he is going to commit to you, like we said, in 2-3 months is going to happen, and it's because he literally cannot resist you. So there's a lot of positive things coming your way. Not only romance or romantic wise, it's going to be all around because you're actually stepping into an energy of being high frequency, knowing your value, knowing your worth, and all of that. Okay, thank you. So let's see what else. I hope that was helpful. Um, so Chelsea is second, considering the comments that I go after the live started. So let's see for Chelsea. We have has somebody cursed Scott Louis Daly has I gotta know. Bright rays of hope break through at the most unexpected moment. You react decisively with a sensation of self righteousness and dignity. Only through this can you ever feel free and equal. This is universal. So I don't know if we really should look like when and how for this. Because if I remember your situation correctly from the last lives, um, he wasn't the greatest towards you. And I personally, to practicing law of assumption, don't believe in curses. But um, I don't think it's right for me to pull a card for when or how if that's going to happen, because the answer is clear that no. Because once you get an answer with this deck specifically, when and how is tied to that, like you could see, and that means that it's going to happen or we're expecting it to happen. You know what I mean? He been getting back karma. I just feel like sometimes you just reap what you saw, not necessarily somebody cursing you. Because I don't know if it's you with that situation. Um, if I remember in like the wrong way, but if it is, then sometimes you just reap what you saw. It's you know, if you've been bad and accumulated bad karma for yourself, then oh well. Does Nobody needs to curse you. You've cursed yourself. Um okay. So I hope that was helpful. Let's see, Ari. Is Raphael active on Facebook despite not posting in a while? I knew him in preschool and liked him then, but yeah, let's see. Spirit, is Raphael active on Facebook despite not posting? Is he active? We have yes. So unprecedented joy and happiness. And this was exactly what we got before for the other um for Zana. So visit you in a whirlpool of events coming to you as a result of your high frequency. So I feel like he is active on Facebook. Um, are you currently interested in him too? That's what I wanted to say, honestly. I had it on mind to tell you to text him. I don't know why, because it's going to go well. I feel like you should text him. I want to see with the how and when, maybe when to text him, or so I have, simple yet picturesque. The situation transforms your life with high concept ideas. In 2-3 weeks, you find inspiration from a warm, optimistic worldview of the art and nature surrounding you. The connection between each is real, and you never felt this more than now. So, 2-3 weeks. Maybe you need some time to contemplate. Maybe you need some time to actually think about it and just go back and forth and see the pros and cons, or just, do you want to do it, do you want to take the chance or not? But I feel like you should. Like, I when I literally saw that card, it was just on top of my head. It was like, message him. It was some sort of thought that popped into my head to tell you to message him because it's going to go well. So if you need more time to think about it, that's completely fine. But you should. I feel like you should, even if you might not. Because I found a cute guy. I don't know how I was reading this. I found a cute guy with the same name as him, but I don't know if that's the same person. He's from the same city though. If that's really him, he's a cutie now for sure. Yeah, I completely understand. So I don't know. You don't know if it's the same person from whatever it was, kindergarten or preschool. So, well, is he the same person? I got no for him being the same person, but I feel like it's worth a shot. It might just be somebody with the same name. But still, worth a shot. You should definitely text him. Like, think about it. It might not be 100% him. I mean, I don't know. Because you may recognize some characteristics, like physical characteristics, but again, preschool has been like probably forever ago, and you don't remember Exactly. What you can do is just, text him and ask him if he went to the same preschool, if he has pictures and stuff like that. Like you can not necessarily start the conversation this way. Once the two of you get more connected or closer to one another and you just talk, you just tell him and ask him if he remembers or where he went to school and stuff like that. Because it will be very funny, and I feel like it will be such a way for the two of you to reconnect and connect together. So it wouldn't be bad, honestly. This happens all the time, and just people looking for long lost friends or long lost people. And it's not weird at all nowadays, honestly. Just shoot your shot and then see what happens. You can literally just bring it up and ask him if it is. Yeah, exactly. Like Sun says, it's not uncommon nowadays to just go and ask people questions like that. Now you remind me of somebody from preschool, and that can just start a conversation. Have the same name. You can just word it like that. Blah blah blah. It's you. I hope that was helpful, Ari or Ari, however you pronounce it. I know that I fuck up names so bad, but it is what it is. I'm sorry if I did. Um, Blah blah blah, it's you. For my question, will I hear from the job by the end of this week? Will she hear from this job by the end of this week, Spirit? Whoa, two cards. And they're opposite too. What the hell? And they're I got yes, no, which I will interpret as a maybe, but also we have same with change. And one is a tailwind of change brings you intriguing news. This is a great chance to take advantage of your position. You conclude the work you have started and radically strengthen your position. You are ablaze with inner strength and magnetic energy. Nothing can stop you. And then the wind of change blows slowly into your life. It envelops you as a warm, gentle breeze of interesting events and inspiring people. You understand that to make people happy, you have to be happy yourself first. Because of this, your desire bring you inspiration and hope for a prosperous reality. So I don't know if you're manifesting this, but are you going back and forth and doubting that you're going to hear from this job or that you're going to actually get the job? Are you going back and forth? It's like, yeah, I totally nailed that interview, but then I'm like, maybe not. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I feel like this is sort of to make up your mind about this. Just make up your mind about this. Do you want the job or not? Are you getting it or not? Like, yeah, it points me towards manifestation because both of these are change. But it's not necessarily a negative message for the no, but also I just feel like you need to make up your mind first, in a sense, especially if you're manifesting this job or if you wanted this job, right? So I had this card that came up for for you for the when, and we have one in 2 6 months. A brilliant idea out of the clear blue sky resolves the situation. As usual, this releases a flood of amazing experiences. You will be gifted with an unparalleled sense of universal support. It's how brilliant ideas seem to come from nowhere in the first place. This is not time for drastic changes. Don't even think about it. No, it's a time for a chain of carefully considered decisions that slowly but favorably change the situation in 6 7 months. Jesus, I forgot I set my alarms. Be patient. Vivid, heartwarming emotions are evoked as if by a miracle. Just watch. So, are you going back and forth when it comes to this job? That's my main. And let me turn off all my alarms. I think I did some of them, but I forgot about this one because this is actually the time that I needed a heads up. You need to go live or set up. I feel like you're going back and forth for this job specifically, and I feel like if you're manifesting it, that shows up into the answer. So you have, yes, I am manifesting, but I am unsure. It's a big salary gap. And what makes you believe that you don't deserve it? Who cares? Yes, I want to adjust insecure because it's a huge step forward. And you deserve it. You totally deserve it. I know it's weird, or like you may look at me and be like, well, but you're not in my situation, yada, 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 yada. Like, I understand. You can have your own fears, you can have your own doubts. That's 100% fine. You're a human being, you're going to have a human experience, you're going to doubt things at time. But the thing here is that you need to look um at the things specifically in terms of manifesting this job, realizing that you deserve it, that it doesn't matter that it pays you seven figures and your past job paid you three figures. Doesn't matter. Why wouldn't you be worthy of it and somebody else would? Why wouldn't you be the one that actually gets the job? You have been talking to me about law of assumption of patron with my SP. I'm trying to do this job, but I just get intimidated. Thank you. That is so kind of you. I hope you're getting everything you dreamed of and more. Because I feel like you're going to get it, but you need to decide what you want. I know that you may be a little bit new to this because I know who you are now. But the thing here is that if you want it, you got it. You can doubt it. Absolutely fine. You're not going to ruin anything with doubting at all. And I feel like we did a reading on this too, in private about the job. I feel like you're going to get it. But now that you started with the manifestation, you need to move towards building yourself up too, with the self concept, with asking yourself the questions of, why do I think I'm not worthy for this, or why do I think like it's just so huge? Like, you may need to go into law of assumption and be like, maybe it's blasphemous for people to hear this. But you need to realize that you are the universe experiencing itself through you. So whatever power the universe has, that's the same power you have. This job wouldn't intimidate God or the universe or higher power, whatever you want to call it. It wouldn't just sit whatever God universe is and just look at this job and be like, oh my God, I'm never going to get it because I don't deserve it, because it's so much, this is too high pay. No, maybe, I don't know. If you're God, you're God. If you're the universe, you're the universe. It's just a human experience, and sometimes it may be hard getting into there depending on where you start, where you are, and your beliefs. Like, you can believe whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with, even if you don't want to believe that you're God or that you're the universe or the higher power. Simply know that a part of you have that as your support within. It's the imagination and your mind. You have the universe's support. So if you don't want to believe that you are it. So if you have this ally on your side, you're basically unstoppable. So all you need to do, because your subconscious mind, the universe, and your imagination is going to say yes to whatever you tell it. So if you tell it that, this isn't made for me, it's too much for me, I can't handle this, your imagination is going to be like, yeah, you're right, and then just gonna be stuck at the same job where you're unhappy. But if you tell it, yeah, I deserve this, why wouldn't I deserve this? It's a big opportunity, but I deserve it. I know I'm worthy of it. I've worked hard for it. I put all of my my best into it. I deserve it. And your imagination and the universe are gonna be like, yeah, you do. You deserve it. Here's proof. Here's the outcome. You know what I mean? Whatever you tell it, it's a yes for everything, literally anything. So you need to choose what you give yourself, what you allow yourself to have. Nothing can limit you but yourself when it comes to manifestation. Thank you for this, so helpful. Yeah, you should do that. Totally. What would you do if you had, I don't know, six figures right now? If you made that, what where are you going? What are you buying? Like that's a great way to put you into the mindset that you already have it and it's yours. Like it's a great, really great way. So you don't have to think about and repeating affirmations nonstop. It's a great way to get you into the feeling, to get you excited about it. Thank you. Yeah, I just got them. They're press-ons, so whatever. So I don't know. I'm just into press-ons right now because I just can change them. I don't have to go to a salon. I don't have time. But yeah, I just got them for my birthday. So I hope that was helpful manifestation wise for anybody that's manifesting or into law of assumption. You can have anything. You can be, do, and have whatever you want. Alrighty, let's see. Do I have any other question? I don't think so. No, my birthday is on January 25th. I'm waiting. It's Saturday. I can't wait, honestly. I'm kind of excited as always. But thank you. Um I am glad that it was helpful. I will be waiting for more questions. I don't know if there's more people joining or um anyone else is joining to the live, but yeah, how's everybody doing? If you guys have multiple questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Um oh, thank you. If anybody has any questions, if you have a question, feel free to ask. Like, I'm in no rush. I already came here early. Maybe that's why. Also, it's like a Wednesday. People are working. I'm boring, honestly. I want more questions. I don't know what to talk about, honestly. It's been over a week, I think, since I don't even I don't have enough knowledge about this whole cryptocurrency part to be actually knowledgeable enough to answer that question. Honestly, because I've never really been into it. Anything that's like that seems fishy to me, I'm just gonna avoid it. I want real money to be able to see the money that I make and know that I have it whenever I want to have it. So with however cryptocurrency works, it's just not for me. So I've never researched too much into it, honestly. I have not a lot of knowledge about it to be able to answer that question if it's a scam or not. I don't know. I don't know if this was a question for the tarot or anything, but honestly, that depends on everybody's opinion. Like, I keep seeing stuff on social media with everybody getting money out of it. I've never been interested in it, honestly. So I haven't researched enough to be able to tell or identify whether it's a scam or not. I just avoid it. Okay, so let's do this with the car. I want quick cash to be able to influence the behavior to change what people around my ages, and I don't want to go the well I was born into rights or access status. Thank you for your opinion. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, honestly, but I don't think I'm good enough at, if you know what you're doing, then okay, but as far as what I know personally, I think that whenever you get the whatever currency, you need to sell it to somebody else to get the money. If I'm not mistaken, from what I understand, I have no idea already. I already said that I don't know, but that's what I understand. So I don't know how quick that would be. Took like 50 cents when I went to the store last night. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know exactly how it works, but I personally think that it still would need a little bit of effort to actually figure out how to use it. I don't know how people have figured it out, like the other ones, what they did or other stuff, but I personally don't have the time to figure it out. If you do, though, that's also great. I mean, I hope it's not a scam and that you actually get to make money and fulfill your dreams to influence. I agree 100% with that and wanting to do that because I've also like been in university for special education, all that stuff. So I did art therapy stuff and classes. So I understand um from the collective, not from Bitcoin, my bad. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe explore it a little bit more, but I couldn't tell you. Like, if anybody else has more knowledge into this, feel free to comment it below and help yourselves out. But I have no idea. So let's see. The other question: will you be able to buy the car before the end of February? Another yes. Knock knock. Good luck is at your door, and it's willing to help you find control over the situation. To clarify the unclear, stagnation and failure vanish as the proverbial door opens wide for a rich and beautiful life. So, yeah, you're going to be able to get the car. My opinion, I don't even think I need to ask when or how because it's by the end of February. So I kept that in mind. But you're going to be able to get it. See, the other one just as a double confirmation. 4 months. So one, I would take 1 month. Who cares about the that it says 4 months? Disregard what you don't want, what doesn't resonate. So gates of happiness are open. In 1 to 4 months, your natural curiosity and suppressed and unsurpassed. Did I just turn British? Unsurpassed craving for excitement provide you with the adventures you seek. Take the ride. A life without travel is like a book with only one page. So yeah, that's a confirmation in my book only because it has traveling, It has Take the Ride, which is car related. So there you go. You're very welcome. Alrighty, anybody has any more questions? I'm doing yes or no questions for everybody new that joins, and probably I'm not getting so many comments because I just set it to like 20 minutes, outrageous, so people wouldn't, so people wouldn't um comment and spam my comments. I just changed it to 5 minutes, so maybe it's less outrageous and people can just join. They don't have to view for like 20 whole minutes. But yeah, I don't like the spammers. I don't like nothing of that sort. It's annoying. I am just going to wait, then we're going to hang out until I get more questions because I don't want to go just yet. I feel like I've been live for like maybe half an hour. Yeah, 36 minutes. I want to be and stay live for at least like an hour ish, if possible. But I don't know what to do in the meantime, so it's not awkward. It might be very awkward, honestly. Just the silence. I don't like sitting in silence when I'm actually doing stuff because it's weird. Um, so yeah, I didn't feel like doing any written readings today, nor yesterday. I'll be honest. I've been tired and just feeling a little bit icky. I might be getting sick too. So I just tried to rest and compensate in other ways. So going live, it's way easier. But I haven't been feeling like doing anything recently. So it just feels like the energy is different. Does anybody have any more questions? Because if not, I'll try to come back live later. Like take a, I don't know, half an hour break or something. Even if you have like manifestation questions or anything like that, we can just chit chat and talk. There's no problem. I don't have to do just readings if you don't want to. Like a part of spiritual awakening, getting bored with old habits. Yeah, I like doing readings like a lot. I'm just with doing YouTube and personal readings and whatever else I do for Patreon and then the regular posts that I do daily. Sometimes I just get exhausted. And plus, it's hormones too. I'm gonna be honest. Like it fluctuates, it goes up and down. Sometimes I have a lot of energy and I want to do 50 billion readings a day. And some of the times I just don't have any energy to do anything but to go live and chit chat. Sure, no worries. But yeah, I might try to do some readings for Patreon later tonight, but I just want to chill for a little bit. Maybe watch a show. Um, I might do it after dinner. I'm not too sure. Sometimes I just want to relax. I don't want to do anything. And this morning I woke up and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go live because I haven't been in a while. Hi, Mira. Let's do your question. Will a court situation work in your favor? I wouldn't have done legal type of readings unless like with regular tarot, but since I have a clear yes or no, why not? We have yes. That jingling you hear is the tambourine of good luck. It is soundtracking your stable ascent towards the pinnacle of success. Your intuition guides you into the right direction, syncing your position with both stability and prosperity. I guess could you do one on which one it is? What do you mean? Which one it is? So Mira, that was your answer. Your core situation will work in your favor. I wouldn't worry about it. Just let your intuition guide you. Don't ignore your inner guidance and what messages you're getting. You're welcome. Which Sana, I'm waiting for you to tell me which one it is what, because I feel like I'm not understanding what you mean. You're very welcome. Oh, between two people? Sure, we can do that. But I would need you to phrase it as a question. And maybe it's going to be two questions, I would say. Like, depending what you want to know. Let's say, as an example, is X right for me? And then you can put, is Y right for me? So, two different questions. Usually, I get pretty I can't talk. I usually get pretty clear answers if one is yes and the other one is no. Hello, Yuna. Let's see. For Mira again, will me and my current significant other start a family together? Spirit, are they going to start a family together? Not yet. I feel a time of quiet and peaceful change. Some events and people would fade into the background, making room for more progressive and exciting circumstances. Changes gently knock at your door, inviting luck to enter into your ever changing life. So, not right now is what I'm feeling. I don't know if this is the right time. So, we have here if no, when it will happen. Circumstances unfold slowly, as they always do when ignored. Using your business like rationalism, you flawlessly guide the situation in the right direction after 3 to 4 weeks. Your destiny is by choice, not by chance. So I feel like if you both want this to happen and start a family, you need to have more recent talks about it, and you need to do something about it. Some initiative needs to be taken for it to happen, but I don't know if this is the right timing for you to do that right now. Just make sure it won't be a big change that's going to impact your dynamic at this time. I hope that is helpful. What else? The other question, so once like it is once like the it and then once between problems for wrong. Uh-huh. Hold on. You're very welcome. So let me do Yuna's question, and then for you, I want you specifically to ask me, for example, one person is person X and the other person is person Y. I need you to ask me the same question for both. That's what I mean. So let me see. Uh, does Sully want more than friendship with me? We have yes, good news, and joyful events explode into your life. It arrives like the light at the end of a dark tunnel. Hope and inspiration return for a quick resolution to the situation. Expect unusual offers to come to you, providing you with the boundless good luck and world changing achievements. Words and ideas are your greatest tools. When is he going to do that? When is he going to maybe confess or come towards you? The upcoming events in your the upcoming events in your life turn your mind upside down in 4 months. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. Adversity often breeds some of your most inspiring insights. It also serves as a trigger for a new life cycle. No change happens without friction. So I feel there's going to be a little bit of tension between the two of you throughout this time between he bubbles up so much that he actually confesses. That's the main message that I got from that, specifically to your situation. There's going to be a what's it called, like let's say you start off as friends in the beginning, you're friends right now, and over time the feelings are going to intensify and bubble up, and he no longer can contain them, and at some point he's just going to explode and tell you. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. Yes, I am mad at him. Whoa. Mm, okay. So then that friction is also literal friction. To me, it was more so of the tension between the two of you, like feelings wise and what you're perceiving. But you're mad at him too. So, well, I feel like a little bit of friction here is not going to completely ruin things. It's going to help you both grow and maybe evolve into that more than friendship kind of dynamic. You're very welcome. I was waiting for your answer or comment. We have next is why the one for me is why the one for her. No, a whirlwind of events invites chaos. Fortunately, the illusory nature of the situation quickly dissipates. It is replaced by an invigorating sense of hope and an inspiring sense of inviolability. What? Whatever. And an invulnerable sense of confidence. Troubles and obstacles strengthen you. So, no, he's not the one for you, but I feel like this is going to push you towards you meeting the one that's actually the one for you. And when is that going to happen, Spirit? If no, 3 to 5 months. An extraordinary result requires long, arduous work, yet your incredible patience and colossal endurance will deliver the time you need to see your plans through. Time brings all things to pass. So he isn't, but you're going to meet the one who is in 3 to 5 months. No worries. Yeah, they're usually tied together. If one person is not, then when am I going to meet? The one for me is 99% of the time the next question that happens. So you're very welcome. Let's see for Mira again. Will I receive closure from my ex? Will she receive closure? We have yes, this is a bright period in your life filled with warmth and joy. Still, the choice between duty and emotions alter your plans by warping your view of the situation. This is the right moment for realizing your true self and overcoming all shortcomings. Achieve inner harmony or else. This feels like a threat, honestly. And whenever get this card or cards that end in or else, it just makes me think of a threat, mainly from your spiritual team. Like, do this or else something's gonna happen that you're not going to like. I feel like closure for you will be by simply ending that chapter. It could be that you're going to actually talk to your person, but I'm mainly getting the vibe that good things are going to happen. You're just going to get wrapped up in those things that it won't even matter. So when is this going to happen, Spirit? Climbing the summit takes time and skill. The situation develops slowly over 2 to 5 months, but eventually provides fruit. Only the most unbridled desires and purposeful actions can ignite the fireworks. They are the fuse and you are the match. So it feels here like you're going to actually move on from it, and your things are going to get better for you, that you're not even going to literally need closure from your person, from your ex. It's just going to pass, if that makes sense. And let me see, for switching to the career, will become successful in the field. I got no. The ship of change locates the straight line within the chaos. No, I was just trying to look at something. Your desire to boldly achieve your dreams attracts worthy opportunities and phenomenal resources. This level of luck is unparalleled. It is the fine line between progress and catastrophe. Oh my god, I can't even talk today. Jesus Christ. Okay, so don't freak out. Don't freak out with this no. I'm going to say that I feel like there is a better opportunity for you than, mm, like, for example, let's say that you already have an offer for switching your career. I just feel like right now it isn't the right time. I feel like there's a lot of things going on in your life that are pretty unpredictable, or a lot of things that have actually happened, I don't know, relatively recently or in the present moment, that you wouldn't need even more things to change or more things to create chaos. You know what I mean? It's just like it may feel like a good decision to do this right now, but I just feel like you should wait a little bit until things pass, until everything settles down, rather than changing this too. So the next no, because it's a no. So a few more leisurely steps remain before the cherished result can be reached. After 1 to 2 months, your lack of fear helps you through each necessary steps stage. I, I just said that I can't read. Do what scares you, and you shall never feel fear again. So take some time right now to not make and create more chaos and more unpredictability. But once you go for it, you need to make sure that you're all in, that you're not holding back when you decide, that you doubt yourself and your decisions. Like it says here, in 1 2 months, maybe you're going to be in a better headspace and things are going to actually settle down for you, that it will be the right step to take. But once you're in, you're in. That's why maybe it is a no right now, because you can't go back. You can't rewind and be like, whoa, 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 I ain't doing this right now. I want to go back. I want to go back because that was more comfortable, or my safe place. You can't do that. Once you're in, you're in. That's why it may be wiser to wait until things settle down a little. Okie dokie. So let's see. What is the next question I have? Is Y the one that's Insta stalking me though? Oh, okay. Okay, Spirit, is he stalking her? Nope. The ship of change locates the straight. How? Whoa, whoa. Why am I getting the same card? Just as a double checking. Maybe I didn't shuffle it properly, okay? Let's just try again. Maybe it's my fault. Because I literally just got it. That's literally impossible. It is possible, but I'm just being dramatic. Spirit, is why the one. No, it's still a no. So, okay, cool. A whirlwind of events invite chaos. Fortunately, the illusory nature of the situation quickly dissipates. Didn't you get the same card for the question before? Or was it this the same card? I don't know. I'm so confused. It is replaced by an invigorating sense of hope and inspiring sense of. I think you got the card before because I'm looking at it. I'm like, this sounds very familiar. I'm pretty sure she got it. So it is the same card. So it's not him. It ain't him that is talking you. Oh well, that confirmed it for being, the same card for the same person. And also getting a no two times was also it. I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so it's not him. Do we want to know who it is? Who is it, Spirit? Who is talking? Maybe I should pull up what's the T deck. Who is it? I just want to know, like a zodiac sign or something. Chariot. Somebody a Cancer. Zodiac sign Cancer. Definitely looks like very stalkerish energy. Not gonna lie to you right now. In that picture or image specifically. But the chariot is Cancer. So it is a Cancer person. Cancer guy, Cancer female. Doesn't matter. Let me see. Because I have the stalker card, fake accounts, all that blah 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 in this deck. Who is it, Spirit? We have Forcer, forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want, which is pretty much kind of chariot type of energy of actually going after things, not really caring about anybody's feelings but their own and their own goals. What the hell is happening? Something is going on outside, but I don't know if you can hear it. My apologies. Then we have fake smiles, crying over you. Yeah, there we go. Fake accounts, fake social media accounts to spy Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Somebody who's crying over you, maybe an ex, honestly. Did you break up with somebody and left them behind? And actually they just crying, or that was somebody just into you and then you got to be with somebody else and they're just like all crying over you that you got with somebody. They've been stalking you for a while. Whoa, don't. Why do cards decide to fall on the floor? Oh my god, I was about to drop the entire deck. And I moved this. That's I'm a mess. I should stop. I just, you know what, guys? Live ended. Goodbye. That's my cue. I need to go. I'm kidding. But what's funny is I have no clue who this is. Well, I couldn't tell you. To me, it just looks like a Cancer. Somebody that is just, as a description, definitely drama queen, fake smiles and shit like that. Maybe it's somebody that you actually know, pretend they're all happy, but in reality, they just have this fake account that they're looking after you and seeing what you're doing and stalking you with them. So it's somebody that you know that it's currently in your life and just gives you all this fakey smiles that everything's fine. There's no problem, nothing of that sort. Maybe if you ask them something or if there's a problem, they just don't tell you. But with this, it doesn't necessarily have to be a forcer, but like you don't have to take it literally. It's just somebody that just likes to get their way, and once it doesn't happen, they just become obsessed with the person that rejected them or that put them out of their life, and just can't take the eyes off the prize in their mind. So they keep on obsessively focusing on that and want to get their way. So it's very hard for them to let go. That's the main message that I'm feeling. I don't know if this sounds like somebody you know or not, but to give you a few cues, it could be somebody that you no longer wanted in your life, that was in your life. And because of that, because you just got them out of your life, they're stalking you because they're not the type of person to lose or to accept losses. They want to get what they want to get, and that's it. No, whatever's opposing it doesn't matter. There you go. So it might be him. Who knows? Even though the cards say that no, maybe it is with all this fake. Maybe it is. It could be. I wouldn't cross it out completely as as not a possibility, honestly. But it could also be somebody else that you can't think of. That's why you can't identify them. And maybe this is just the only person that currently crosses your mind, because it definitely doesn't have to be him. Yeah, so it could be somebody that you don't remember. Maybe you just talked to somebody for like 1 day, 2 days, anywhere possible, like on Tinder or on dating apps or in real life. You just met at a party and it just became obsessed with you, and you don't want anything to do with them. It could just be someone random too. It doesn't necessarily have to be him specifically. Okie dokie. Let me answer Mira's question. The other one. I don't think if this deck is. um, Maybe it could be a yes or no stuff, but okay. Does my ex feel remorseful or guilty? Does he feel guilty or remorseful? Yes. Is he happy with his current partner? No. Does he check to see how they're doing, Spirit? No. So let's go ahead and unpack that. For yes, it's not even related necessarily, but I'll tell you what I feel like this means for your situation. This is a time for enjoying achievements, rewards, and prosperity. The situation develops calmly and allows you to appreciate your happiness. It gently transforms the situation so that you're given an ideal frame of mind, a necessity for any truth. So it feels like the more he thinks about it, the more that he processes what has happened, the more that he thinks about how he's treated you, he becomes more and more remorseful with those thoughts. When it comes to if he's happy in the current with the current partner, the warm wind of change blows your life around 360 degrees. Favorable events help you see your situation from a different perspective. It's now where you look, huh? It's now where you look that matters. What the hell? But what you see, it probably says it's not where you look that matters. Probably what they meant. I freaking hate this mistakes in spelling. Your new perspective provides you with a flurry of unexpected and unusual experiences. Joy and wonder follow. I just don't think they're right for each other, honestly. Feels like they may be, it might be too different than his past relationships, too different than his past partners or types, because that 360 degrees is just completely different. The relationship, the dynamic of it, it's completely different. Maybe doesn't meet expectations, but he's trying to see the positive in it. And then the third question of curious on how you're doing, it's no. The hurricane of passion subsides. You see the true state of things. You open your heart to many unique opportunities. You crush the coal into sparkling diamonds. Are they are there better accomplishment than these? So here, main message is he's not curious or checking to see what you're doing, and you should continue to do you despite of the answer or despite of him not doing so, because this experience has changed you and it's going to keep on changing you for the better. You crush the coal into sparkling diamonds. So with or without him, you're still valuable. Don't just look for him or validation from the external. Try your best to move on and your person will come. Somebody that can appreciate you will come. What's the sign? What characters to look out for? My person's supposed to come in 3 to 4 months. I got my eyes peeled now. Hello, Rachel. What's the sign? The Fool is Aquarius for you. The sign characteristics to look for. Queen of Cups. So somebody who's a free spirit, somebody who's not too attached emotionally. They may be a little bit non-committal, getting into more the thrill of the chase. So Aquarius or having water placements is a big thing here too. Um I'm just trying to look for my other deck. I feel like this person is going to gain more emotional depth in due time, but mainly that's the dynamic between you and him or this person. He seems to be very non-committal, non you can't tie him down sort of thing, and you kind of might be waiting for him to actually fill you the cup or want to accept it, and he's just being dramatic and like, I don't want it right now. Like it just feels like it's going to be theatrical or dramatic is what comes to mind as emotions, and it's just like it may taste a little bit of your patience or emotional intelligence. In terms of when or where is going to be through traveling. The stork is about traveling, is about foreign lands, is about moving into the world. So maybe on while you're on vacation is a good place, or it could be like at a train station, at the airport as well with the stork. But for personality again, a sign that you can look for is water sign or Aquarius, and definitely feels like it's a little bit of non-committal energy that maybe it might be a little bit harder to tie down. It's just somebody who's particular about their relationships and who they commit to. Sort of venturing and looking for the queen, and maybe it's going to take a while for him to mature or actually realize emotionally that you are that queen. So for places, definitely it could be somewhere traveling with the stork. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to move to the other one because blah blah's gonna think that I just skipped over her question. All right, so that was the only one that I'm gonna do when, who, just because, and that's I'm going to answer Blabba's question. Next one. And then I'm going to do Rachel. And then that's it. I'm going to go. Because I want to chill a little bit. I'm not getting tired. I just feel like my mouth is getting dry. And when my mouth is getting dry, it's time to stop the live. Okay, so let me see. I have another question. I got this random spam call, but I remember reading something saying my person would try to call from a blocked weird number. Just curious if it was him. Was it him, Spirit? Ooh, yes. Knock knock again. You just got this card. Why is it repeating, Spirit? You just got this card too, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it is him. You want to pick up and know? It is him calling. Feels like. Alrighty. So you did get this card again. Blah blah. You're very welcome. Alright, so is my ex-husband Isaac remorseful, regretful for how he treated me that caused him to lose me? Is he regretful, Spirit? I got two no's. Sweet victory. Mountains that stood in the way of your cherished goals are crumbling. Regardless, our resources must be used. The situation still requires perseverance and the unorthodox ability to stay ahead of problems. It is the foundation for any success. Read that again. No, a whirlwind of events invites chaos. Fortunately, the illusory nature of the situation quickly dissipates. It is replaced by an invigorating sense of hope, an inspiring sense of, I will never know how to pronounce that word, and an invulnerable sense of confidence. Troubles and obstacles strengthen you. So, um, it feels like he is not super regretful or remorseful, or at least the message that I'm getting from this question is that from the cards, actually, not the question. For this question is that he's trying to just be blind to the whole entirety of things that happened, and just looking at the goals or at the future and trying to stay positive or fake it until you make it, sort of thing. I just feel like he's not trying to think about the remorse or about um thinking about just what has passed between the two of you, what has happened. Is just, if he does, it feels like he would remain pretty stuck in it, and again it would invite chaos more so into his life. So to move on from it and to be able to just continue on dealing with whatever shit he's dealing with right now, he's not focusing on it. And right now I just feel like he also may be blocking off his feelings as well. So clearly, if he's blocking off his feelings, he's not feeling anything, therefore he's not feeling remorseful towards the situation. I feel like he's pushing down everything feeling wise because he doesn't want to deal with it. Then he would have to go through the whole thing of dealing with shame and all of those negative feelings, and I don't feel like he's ready or he wants to do so. You're very welcome, Rachel. What was the question that you didn't hear your answer for? Because I've answered the three ones. I think I might have missed the other question. I remember that I answered last the three questions for you with if he feels remorseful. I'm not seeing another question. Maybe it's just the lights are confusing me, like the name, you and Rachel being orange too. Let me just look through it. Oh, I didn't see that at all. So let's do this one and then I'm going to get off. Is he going to be with his current partner for a long time, Spirit? Yes. This is a unique time of necessary changes. Strong willed qualities are manifested. You bathe in the rays of unprecedented joy. Future changes wrap you in a blanket of sweet dreams and enchanted reality. So he's not happy right now because it's too big of a change. He's definitely going to adapt to it in due time. And it's going to feel better and better the more he gets used to it. But he definitely isn't used to it right now. Honestly, I don't feel like he's happy with how everything is changing and how different it is from the previous relationships that he's had. So, yeah, I hope this was helpful. Thank everybody for watching. I had a blast as usual. Maybe going live tomorrow again around the same time-ish. I would say I need to think about what I am going to do or what else we're going to do. If I'm going to do another type of reading for all zodiac signs or if I'm going to do something else. We'll see. I'll think about it. But thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.